Hello everybody. Now I am conducting class 5 social studies class. Okay, again I am repeating, now I am conducting class 5 social studies class. Everybody sit along with your social studies book. Open page number 22. Everybody open page number 22. Last day what we have learned? What is the new stone age? This is the stone age of the beginning of the farming. From this time people start to, those who are the hunter gatherers started to know or learn about farming. Okay, now they become much more settled rather than before. What was the how the farming changed people's life? They became more settled. Small villages grew. Animals, they started to domesticated the animals, and many more things like the food of people also changed. They now started to eat fruits, not only meat and fish, as well as fruits, roots, seeds, all these things they started to eat. And many other things like transportation development also took place. Now today we start to learn from herding. What was herding? That just listen to me very carefully and look at your book, textbook, page number 22. All animals and plants that we use were at one time found only in the wild. Gradually, humans domesticated those animals and grew those plants that would be useful. Some places were not suitable for growing crops. Here, people kept herds of domesticated animals like sheep, goats, or cattle that are wild grasses, that ate wild grasses and plants. That means small herds. Okay, herding start to take place. Okay, especially for these animals like sheep, goats, and they started to do all these things because now they start to learn, now they start to realize the positivity of all these things. Okay, when the food for their animal was finished in one place, people moved to another place where it was available. Yes, even this is a process because no other options left, because that time the fertilizers and that many other things not innovated, so they have to depend upon all these things. These people were wandering herders. In many places people lead similar lives even today. Yes, very true. Still you can find many people, those who are those who are practicing this herding, still today they are moving place to place for availability of the foods of the animals. Okay, now come to the next page, page number 23. Metals are discovered. Yes, that time the metals are discovered. Even the stone age was followed by the metal age. Yes, the stone age now followed by the metal age. Now this is a junctional period when the stone age stop and metal age start to take. Okay, this time when people discovered how to use metals. The earliest part of the period is the Chalcolithic or Copper Age, when copper was discovered and used. Yes, we all know that this time copper was used. In the beginning, when not much copper was available, it was only used to make small or precious things. Later, though people continued to use stone tools, copper was also used to make tools. However, copper is a soft metal and tools needed to be sharpened often. Yes. Later what happened, that the earliest part was the copper age, but what was the most important thing? Copper, we all know copper is very soft. If they want to make the tools, or if they want to make the weapons using that edge should be very sharp, but it is a very soft metal, so it won't be possible to do all these things. Now still we see copper utensils of the copper, even copper wares are used for the electricity, but copper is a very soft kind of metal. Later another metal, tin, was discovered in some parts of the world. This was mixed copper to make bronze, and bronze is very strong, much stronger rather than copper, because already it mixed two metals, tin and copper both mixed, and which metal we get? That is bronze. And that period is the bronze became most commonly used metal, and now the bronze age. Okay, copper age, end of the Stone Age, then metals, Copper Age, then after that Bronze Age. Okay, one by one steps. Okay, start to discover. Many are most important thing about that, not only bronze is mixed by the as the tools, it is also used for making the cooking vessels, weapons, jewelry, decorated item. Even today we are using bangles using bronze. Okay, many bangles, many more things still today we are using by which metal is used? Bronze. Okay, for regular use of bangles and all this we use bronze, because bronze is a stronger metal, okay, rather than copper. Get my point? So now even these practice also now even we are having that kind of practice also. Now farming in India, come to the next topic. Farming in India. Farming started very early in India too. Even today, most Indians live in villages. Yes, still we know that our economy is agricultural economy, agriculture based economy. That means agriculture based economy means still most of us, above 85% people are still now today is doing the farming activities. Okay, and in some places the methods of farming have not changed for centuries, but in other farming with tractors and modern tools is also practiced. Still we see that there are many places where the old type of practice continue, they are practicing that old pattern. But nowadays we know for the development of this, now we innovate many kinds of fertilizers, tractors, which help us for what purpose? It which help us for doing another activities, and using a developed farming tools help us to get in a short time we can get many areas. It can cover the main a long area, we can get the much output from that. Okay, like today we are using the fertilizers, advanced fertilizers, tractors, treasures, harvester, that also helped our agriculture, okay, to get it, to make it much developed. So what we learned from the beginning? From the beginning we learned that the new Stone Age means the beginning of the farming. Then the lives became settled. Then we go to the farming food practice. Then about herding. Then about what? Then about end of Stone Age and start of the Copper Age. Later Bronze Age. Then like that way we now start to become much more developed, and especially the practice of farming. Okay, one important thing in page 23, that look at the pink box. Did you know gold is considered the most precious metal because unlike other metals its colors never changes? Yes, the oldest gold artifacts found still have a lovely golden glow. Yes, we all know that gold is very precious. Especially we all know that day by day the price of gold is continuously rising due to its own value. Okay, and we love to use the gold ornaments and everything. So gold is an yellowish color and the color never fades. But sometimes how the bronze, which bronze kinds of things, like we sometimes when which bangles, that is also a little amount of gold we also mix along with bronze, and that bangles we like to use for our daily life. Okay. So today you will learn this topic very carefully. Next day I will provide you the question answers, and I like to like that everybody will submit me the copy through the DPSJ help desk. Okay, very few copy I have got, so I would like to say that everybody send me, note down these question answers from chapter 2. Next day I will provide you, and send me through DPSJ help desk. Okay, and if you have any doubt, any query, ask me through the mail. Okay, ask me through dpsjhelpdesk@gmail.com. Address me like dear mom, and if you have any doubt, ask it to me. Okay, so learn this topic very carefully. Next day we will continue, we will complete the question answers, and we will revise once more the both two chapters. So stay tuned. Bye bye, and wait for the next class.